from Orlando, Florida, the theme park capital of the world. Welcome to WDW the dating game. Once again, here's your host, Nicholas Cicero.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you
Lover
very much.
boy.
Oh, yeah. I am matchmaker tonight. Oh, yeah. So now it's time to introduce our Bachelor. He's a graduate from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University from Orlando, Florida. Please welcome Nick. Nick, thank you for coming back here. Now, viewers of the show will know that Nick actually participated in last year's dating game, and he was actually chosen by Michelle to go on the date. And we decided to bring him back and have him participate in this year's dating game. As our Bachelor, he gets to choose this time, and then we send him on another date at Walt Disney World. So, Nick, thank you very much for applying again this year.
Of course. I was watching the show as always, and apparently you guys are scrambling for guests, so...
We're scrambling for audience, too.
We were scrambling for guys. I mean, guys are the worst.
What was the discrepancy? It was how many ladies and how many guys?
There were about somewhere in the neighborhood of 66, 67 women that applied and about 14 or 15 guys.
That's wild.
It's insane. So, guys, there are a lot of women out there that want to date male Disney fans. Yeah,
and they want to know about background music.
So
come
it's
on.
Amazing. So, Nick, we're glad to have you here, and we're glad we get to have you on this side of the curtain this year. And you excited? You ready? You get to make up the questions this year. You get to turn the tables this time. And was it hard answering the questions last year? Was it hard coming up with stuff on the fly?
Honestly, yeah. Like, you can definitely tell if you recap last year's. I was stumbling, for sure. But, hey, apparently I did something right.
You did.
You're the only person who's gone on a date.
So Nick, we're going to say hi to each one of our bachelorettes so you get to hear their voice and see who they are. So, first of all, bachelorette number 1 lives in Claremont, Florida. Welcome, Kelsey.
Hey, babe.
Bachelorette number 2 from
He took notes. Hey, said, hey, babe.
I mean, I don't want to make the same mistake she did and couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
No, Jessica's just indecisive. Don't worry.
Bachelorette number 2 lives in Orlando, Florida. Please welcome SK.
Hey.
And Bachelorette number 3, all the way from Orlando, Florida. Please welcome Bailey.
What's up, homeboy?
No. Write that down.
This is a saucy bunch, and I like it.
It sure is. All right, so we're going to start with the first question for Kelsey. Go ahead with your first question, Nick.
All right. First question's fairly simple. Who is your favorite Disney couple and why?
Beauty and the Beast, because they're pretty hot. I don't know, the Beast, like, it's a pretty nice love story when you think about it. He's like, he's scary, and then he turns into a lovely guy, and sometimes that's how life is,
All right.
It's true.
I'm worried about your dating history, but...
A little bit.
Oh, man.
SK?
So Pacha and his wife from The Emperor's New Groove?
Heck yes.
Yeah. Good movie, good couple, good character arc. I really like their relationship, so,
Nice. And Bailey, same question.
Does Raylo count as a Disney couple?
Oh. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Why?
Because have you seen episode 9?
Yeah, I did.
It made it in the Oscars. I was happy.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, so this time we'll start with SK. Go ahead with your second question, Nick.
All right, for SK. What Disney princess would you relate yourself to the most?
I'm going to go with Anna. I love her. I relate to her, but I'm probably not as nice as her, but she's really funny and really kind of like goofy and, clumsy. And I just want to be like her in every way. Love her. Great girl. Anyway. Yep.
All right. Bailey, same question.
I would probably say Anna as well because she's definitely, I feel like, has more personality than some that I relate to a little bit better because I am goofy too. I don't know.
All right. And Kelsey.
I would say Moana because she's hardworking. She knows what she wants. She's not there to find love. Oh, that's right now, but you know, she's not like your typical like Disney princess, and neither am I. So.
All right. Very good. Very good. We'll start with Bailey now for your third question, Nick.
All right, now Bailey. We're heading to the parks this weekend, hypothetically, of course. Do you meticulously plan all of your fast passes and reservations, or do you kind of just wing it?
Oh, this is so good.
When I lived in Utah and we would go to Disneyland occasionally, we planned like where we would go to get the fast passes. But now that I live here, I kind of just go with the flow. So if my friends want to plan out fast passes, we'll do that. If they don't, great. Let's just go and enjoy it and snag what we can.
So you've never been on an e-ticket ride, is what you're saying? Just joking.
I don't know what that is.
Kelsey?
They used to have ticket. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
I'm the Fast Pass queen. Last Saturday, the day of, I got Fast Passes for Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, and Mine Train. So basically the day of, I just kind of wing it. And then if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I don't mind waiting in lines. I've done it for Flight of Passage many, 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 many times.
All right, SK.
I'm a big fan of like fast pass drop times that day. So I know when they drop for Flight of Passage, and I can get us on that day. That's pretty much all I got, but that's a lot, you know.
All right, very good. All right, 3 questions down, 4 to go. Your fourth question, we'll go back to Kelsey to answer this one first. Nick, what's your fourth question?
Of course. Kelsey, Disney is filled with a variety of attractions from the Mountains of Magic Kingdom to the Navi River Journey in Animal Kingdom. At the parks, do you consider yourself an adrenaline junkie or a laid-back, lazy river type? And what are some rides that you would choose?
I am an adrenaline junkie all the way. I'm actually a huge fan of Universal for that reason. But I love Everest. I love Flight of Passage. I have a Steve Ho tattoo on me. If that interests you, we can talk about it later.
Interests Pete. I can tell you that much.
So basically all the roller coasters, Rock 'n' Roller Coaster. There's nothing I won't do. Literally.
I heard someone in the crowd go, "It's PG." She didn't say where it is. Everyone calm down.
Rise to the challenge, as it were.
No, it's warm. That's just because the air conditioner.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's hot in here. I thought
Probably
maybe
didn't raise the air.
I thought either the air had stopped or the show just got real sexy and I didn't realize it.
Everyone just sweating. Anyway.
SK?
Okay, I really like thrill rides. I'd go on any park or ride in the parks, but I'm also really I love nostalgic rides. So like the Carousel's a great ride to go on, you know, you just kind of get to watch Fantasyland go around. I really like Primeval Whirl, I don't know, so I'm kind of both, I guess. I just like doing whatever, haven't done in a while, I don't know, something like that.
All right. Bailey, you're up next, same question.
I think it just depends on the day for me. I like to go on the thrill rides. I love the drops at Tower of Terror, but I love the Peter Pan ride. I love how it's just kind of magical with the fantasy Peter Pan story. I think there's definitely some good to both types of rides.
All right, thank you.
All right, very good. All right, question number 5 goes to SK.
All right. Now, SK. Theoretically, we have fast passes for the Frozen sing-along. Do you A, sit back and enjoy the show, B, be a grouch and not sing along, or C, sing along to your heart's content and shout puddle at the top of your lungs?
Oh, dude, we're going to sit in the front row. That is my show. Yeah. No, I'm singing. I'm pointing at Kristoff. I'm trying to get, we're going all in. Mm-hmm.
All right, Bailey.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, I like to, sing along. I think it's really fun. It makes the experience more fun when you're more involved with it. And that's what I like about it, whether or not I'm a great singer. And if you want to keep your ears is a different story, but it's fun.
All right.
I
And Kelsey?
also am going to go with option C. And I also have an awful singing voice. My mom will tell you. It's pretty bad. So, but I'm singing, and it's going to be a good time no matter what.
All right.
All right. And now question number 6. We're going to start with Bailey for this one.
Okay. So, Bailey, if we were to plan a Disney day with a chance of rain, would you rather risk the rain, because it never bothered you anyway, or stay in and binge Disney Plus?
Ooh, those are both very good options. I got my Mickey poncho. You can spend half the day in the rain at the parks, the other half Disney Plus, because, how can one choose between those two? But I think you can make the best of both worlds, in the words of Hannah Montana.
Well,
Thank God he watched that.
This is tight.
Kelsey.
a true Disney junkie would know that rainy days are the best days to go to Disney because nobody goes because they're scared of the rain. But I don't mind it, and I don't mind getting wet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think rainy days are cool. I mean, like, it's a great time to go on, like, Cali River Rapids or something, like, also, it just kind of rains all the time, so I don't really have a poncho and or umbrella, but I'm just kind of used to, like, the chance of rain, I suppose. So, but Disney Plus is cool, but maybe, like, after the park closes, because we got time.
Very good. All right, one question left, Nick.
For the record, remember, nacho's always the right answer. You're stuck. Say nachos.
I think we're starting with Kelsey on this one, I believe. Yes. So, one last question. Go ahead, Nick.
All right, last one, and it kind of relates back to 2 questions back. On longer car rides to Disney, karaoke is a must. Name your top 3 Disney sing-along songs.
Okay, you put me on the spot here, big time. Well, basically anything that's in the fireworks is like a bop. So I Can Go the Distance, great time. Oh, please don't put me on the spot here. Do you want me to start singing for you? No? Okay.
it's up to
It'll
you.
help your
He
chances.
smirked. Go for it.
I Can Go the... so, can I just give you one? Don't put me on... I Can Go the Distance and anything that's in the fireworks.
All right.
SK?
I'm a really big fan of, like, the songs from Coco, so, like, Remember Me is a great song, sing that all the time. But also, I'm also a huge Frozen fan, if it's not already clear, so I think, Show Yourself's a great song to sing. I'm singing that all the time. If I had to pick one more, we could do, like, something from Toy Story. Ooh, yeah, like, You Got a Friend of Me, that's a good song to sing. Yep.
All right. It is a good song. Bailey, you're last. Go ahead with your answer for this question.
I love the song Love is an Open Door. I can always jam to that song, both parts. I love High School Musical. Those songs are a total jam. Like Bop to the Top. I like that one. Shout out to learning Spanish from that song. And Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, I feel like, is a pretty good one.
All right.
now
Thank
that's a
you.
throwback.
Thank you. So that was all 7 questions. Nick, you had a really good chance here to get to know these ladies a little bit. And in a moment, Nathan's walking away.
Don't worry.
That's okay. So in a moment, you will get to you'll get to choose one to go on a date with at Walt Disney World, courtesy of WDWNT. But first, we have a word from Wiggs once again. Before you make your decision, Nathan.
Having him read the same thing again.
Yes.
Hey, gang.
Preparation is important, kids. Remember that.
It was fun the first time, so let's do it
Oh,
again,
God.
huh? WDW News Tonight is brought to you by Wiggs. This is
By
my Billy
me
D.
giving
Williams,
spaghetti
apparently.
to people.
The WDWNT Inner Globe Society. Hi, it's me, Billy D. Williams. Support WDWNT and get early and exclusive access to content you can't find anywhere else, like stuff with Chewbacca, including WDW News Tonight and Park Center post shows each and every week starting at just $2
There's
a
a
month.
post show tonight.
God, really? Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know it's only 10.
You can also get extra core bucks to spend on online store to collect Disney Parks items from around the world and WDW. Hey, you know what? We did this already. I think we're good.
All right.
Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/WDWNT.
Brought to you by Gelatoni and the Seal.
Gelatoni. Eat some gelatoni. Join us at the Patreon.
Right, very good, Gelatoni. Hopefully that gave you enough time, Nick, to look over your extensive notes. He was
It just says, "Hey,
nonstop
babe."
writing.
Just "Hey, babe" over and over.
Basically a transcript of what was going on over there. So, Nick, it's time to make a decision. Did you choose Kelsey, SK, or Bailey?
Not gonna lie, it was really hard.
It was?
They all had good answers. They all really
Yep.
did. But I'm gonna have to go with SK.
SK! Nice. All right. Well, let's meet the two ladies that you didn't choose. Kelsey and Bailey, please come around and say hi. Say hi to Nick.
Hi there.
Hi.
Kelsey, Bailey, come on over. Say hi to Nick.
Hi there.
All right. Kelsey and Bailey, thank you very much for playing the dating game tonight. We appreciate you coming by.
Thank you.
Now it's time for you to meet SK. SK, come around and say hi to Nick.
Hi there.
All right.
What's up?
So,
There's no not awkward way to do this.
no, there really isn't. There really isn't. Nick, what were some of the defining things that helped you?
Honestly, from the very first answer,
Let's refer to the notes.
it was. You said Pacho and his wife, and I thought that was really, really nice, really simple, sweet, and I absolutely loved you were right off the bat, Frozen sing along. You were getting into it, and if I go with someone that doesn't sing along, I can't be friends with them. So you were on the ball there.
Cool.
All right. Well, great.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Before I forget, in classic Bachelor fashion, there we are.
Yay!
well, we are going to send Nick and SK on a dinner date at a Walt Disney World Resort restaurant, and we're going to keep track of them. We're going to see how the date went and talk to you again on the show as well. All right? So thank you very much. Thank you to all our contestants who played tonight. We appreciate that.